It's a beautiful sunny evening. So what's this video about? Well, this video is about the government who have published their latest proposed bill, which is the bill concerning welfare disability payments and also PIP payments, personal independence payments. These are payments that are made to people that are claiming long-term disability benefits who potentially can't get into work, need help with mobility, and various other benefits paid to enable them to live a productive life, I suppose you describe it as. And the government are basically saying that the numbers are getting out of control and something needs to be done about it, and they're bringing in various restraints, harder tests, methodologies basically to get those numbers down. And it's caused absolute outrage and uproar amongst many Labour MPs. Many Labour MPs are saying that they will rebel against this, and saying they're calling it the mother of all rebellions. Apparently 100 people signed a letter against this before the bill was even published. Now that it's been published, there are suggestions those numbers could increase. There are even suggestions that the rebellion could get big enough to cut Labour's majority completely, and they might even lose the vote on the bill when it goes through. So what's behind it all? Well, to give you a few basic statistics, as of, I think it was January of this year, there were 3.7 million people in the country, or roughly 5% of the entire country, that were claiming personal independence payments of some description. 3.7 million. That number had risen from 2.9 million only 3 years ago. In 2022, it was 2.9 million. So that's an 800,000 increase, which is what, 33%, something like that, rise in just 3 years. What people are saying is it genuinely possible that the number of people that are disabled or have disabilities enough to warrant them making these claims and claiming these payments could have gone up by 25, 30+% in just 3 years? And if you go back to pre-COVID era, sort of 2018, 2019, I believe the numbers have more than doubled. So what's causing that? Well, a lot of these people have illnesses or suggested disabilities that come down to mental health, anxiety, issues that prevent them from wanting to leave home or being able to leave home and go to work. To some extent, a lot of people are arguing it's become a little bit of a get out of jail free card. Don't want to work, can't work, claim anxiety or mental illness, and then go on some sort of disability benefit. I have no idea whether that's true or not. I don't have access to the stats, the figures. I don't have access to the interviews they're conducting with people. So I don't want to besmirch people or smear people or say that people are taking the piss out of the system, because I don't know. However, just purely based on statistics alone, you would have to argue that something is going on, something strange is going on for the numbers to more than double in a 6-7 year period and increase by about 30+% just in the last 3 years. So why is that? Do we genuinely believe that those people have suddenly developed these disabilities in the last 3 years? Or is it a case of COVID affecting people from a mental health perspective and them not wanting to go work? Or is something else going on? As I say, I don't know, because I don't work in that sector, I don't work in that field. All I can say is that something strange is going on for the numbers to increase to that extent. And from a country's financial perspective, we apparently now have half of the country overall in terms of what they take out of the exchequer, in terms of benefits, in terms of services, in terms of the NHS, actually taking out more than they contribute. More than half, 52% I think it was, now use up more financial services and benefits than they contribute. And that number is increasing all the time. So we have a big issue. And it's an issue that we need to look at, it's an issue we need to solve. And if we're looking as a country to get ourselves back on the road to growth and to success and paying for ourselves and reducing our national debt, we can't have a situation where more and more people are claiming benefits, claiming welfare, claiming disability, getting all their mobility needs paid for. And if those claims are genuine, then we clearly have a massive issue from a health perspective, a mental health perspective, and we're doing something very, very wrong. So rather than just paying the benefits and treating the problem, treating the symptoms, which is the number of people that have got these problems and issues, we need to find out what's causing the problems and issues, because one of two things can only be true. Either those numbers are correct and all of those people are genuine and all of those people have developed illnesses and all of those people, and that massive increase in numbers is correct, in which case we have a massive, massive, massive problem that's causing that, and we need to find out what that problem is and address it. Or the numbers aren't correct and way too many people are getting payments they shouldn't be getting and effectively playing the system, and again we need to do something about that. It can only be one of those two things. There can't be a middle ground. So the bill's going through, it's going to hit Parliament over coming months, and at the moment Labour MPs are going batshit about it. Will they rebel? Will they vote against the government? Will this be the government's first defeat if it gets to the voting stage? Or will they introduce enough amendments to it and make enough changes to it to make it palatable to their MPs? I don't know. So as I say, I'm not making a comment either way on this, so don't get me the wrong way round on it. I'm just telling you what's going on in Parliament and telling you what some of the stats and the numbers are. An increase from 2.9 million to 3.7 million in 3 years, from 22 to 25, and an increase of over, I think it's 54%, something like that, going back to about 2018-19. So what is causing twice as many people to be claiming disability and PIP payments in a 6-year period? Are you one of those people? Are you concerned that the government are going to make it harder to get those payments? Or are you one of the people in the camp that says, no, people are taking the piss and we need to get everyone back to work? Let me know your thoughts, let me know your thinking, let me know what you think is going to happen in Parliament, and let me know what you think the Labour MPs are going to do.